Hi everyone, and welcome to this Facebook Live with me, Espen. We are reading and expanding from this book, Ask and It Is Given, Learning to Manifest Your Desires by Esther and Jerry Hicks. So, so wonderful to come together for expanding more in those processes, feeling good unconditionally, and enjoying what we're doing, enjoying our process as we're moving forward toward it, enjoying and feeling the becoming of before it happened. It's a beautiful process, all of this. It's aligning up with the energy of our becoming, and is lining up with the energy of this now, because it's now of this becoming of what you feel and want and desire for. It's in the present, it's in the now, it's in the whole of you, it's in the whole of us. So nice. So we are now on the page 283, and it's the process 21, reclaiming one's natural state of health. So, so beautiful. Happy beautiful day, Jen. So good. So let's move on. This is fun. Process 21, reclaiming one's natural state of health. Good. When to use this process? When you do not feel well. When you have been given an unsettling diagnosis. When you are feeling pain. When you want to feel more vital. When you feel a vague fear associated with your body. Current emotional set point range. This reclaiming one's natural state of health process will be of the most value to you when your emotional set point is ranging somewhere between 10, frustration, irritation, impatience, and 22, fear, grief, depression, despair, powerlessness. If you're not sure what your current emotional set point is, turn back to chapter 22 and scan the 22 categories on the emotional guidance scale. Do this process while lying in a comfortable place. The more comfortable, the better. Choose a time when you have approximately 50 minutes when you are not likely to be disturbed by anyone. Now, write a short list in a place where it will be easy for you to read. And when you first lie down, read it slowly to yourself. It is natural for me. Okay. It is natural for my body to be well. Even if I don't know what to do in order to get better, my body does. I have trillions of cells with individual consciousness, and they know how to achieve their individual balance. When this condition began, I didn't know what I know now. If I had known that what I know now, this condition couldn't have gotten started. I don't need to understand the cause of this illness. I don't need to explain how it is that I'm experiencing this illness. I have only to gently, eventually, release this illness. It doesn't matter that it got started, because it's reversing its course right now. It's natural that it, it's natural that it will take some time for my body to begin to align to my improved thoughts of well-being. There is no hurry about any of this. My body knows what to do. Well-being is natural to me. My inner being is intractally, int- no, is this a new word? Is intractally aware of my physical body. Intricately, intricately of my physical body. Okay. My cells are asking for what they need in order to thrive, and source energy is answering those requests. I'm in very good hands. I'm in very good hands. I will relax now to allow communication between my body and my source. My only work is to relax and breathe. I can do that. I can do that easily. Happy beautiful day, Monda, and happy beautiful day, Pauline, and happy beautiful day, Becky. Happy beautiful day, everyone. So good. Now, just lie there and enjoy the comfort of the mattress beneath you, and focus upon your breathing in and out, in and out. Your goal is to be as comfortable as possible. Breathe as deeply as you can while still remaining comfortable. Do not force it. Do not try to make anything happen. There is nothing for you to do other than to relax and breathe. You will very likely begin to feel soft, gentle sensations in your body. Smile and, and acknowledge that this is source energy specifically answering your cellular requests. You're now feeling the healing process. Do nothing to try to help it or intensify it. Just relax and breathe and allow it. If you are experiencing pain when you lay down, follow the same process. However, if you are feeling pain, it will be helpful for you to add these words to your written and spoken list. This sensations of pain is an indicator that source is responding to my cellular requests for energy. This sensation of pain is a wonderful indicator that help is on the way. I will relax into these sensations of pain because I understand that it's indicating improvement. Now, if you can, drift drift off to sleep. Smile in your knowledge that all is well. Breathe and relax and trust. Abraham, speak us speak to us more about reclaiming one's natural state of health. The next time you feel any discomfort, stop in the middle of it and say to yourself, the discomfort that I'm feeling is nothing more than my awareness of resistance. It's time for me to relax and breathe, relax and breathe, relax and breathe. And you can, in seconds, bring yourself back into comfort. Every cell in your body has a direct relationship with creative life force, and each cell is independently responding. When you feel joy, all the circuits are open, so the life force can be fully received. When you feel guilt, blame, fear, or anger, the circuits are hindered and life force cannot flow as effectively. Physical experience is about monitoring those circuits and keeping them as open as possible. Your cells know what to do. They're summoning the energy. There is no condition that you cannot modify into something more, any more than there is any painting that you cannot repaint. There are many limiting thoughts in the human environment that can make it seem that these so-called incurable illnesses or unchangeable conditions cannot not be changed. But we say that they are only unchangeable because you believe they are. Someone asked us recently, is there any limitation to the body's ability to heal? And we said, no, other than the belief that you hold. And he asked, then why aren't people growing new limbs? And we said, because no one believes they can. But what about an unhealthy little baby? The question that often arises is, well, what about the little ones? What about the unhealthy babies? And we say that they have been exposed to a vibration even in the womb that caused them to disallow the well-being that would have been there otherwise. But once they are born, no matter what their disability, if they could be encouraged to the thought that would allow the well-being, then even after the body is fully formed, it could be regenerated into something that is well. It is natural for you to be absolutely well. It is natural for you to be abundant. It is natural for you to feel good. It is natural for you to feel clarity. It is natural to feel it is not natural to feel confusion or to not have enough or to feel lack or blame. These are not natural to the you that is really you, but they seem to be sort of natural to the human patterns that most of you have picked up along your physical trail. Anytime you have physical discomfort of any kind, whether you call it emotional or physical pain within your body, it always means the same thing. I have a desire that is summoning energy, but I have a belief that is not allowing. So I created resistance in my body. The solution, every single time, to the releasing of discomfort or pain is the relaxation and the reaching for the feeling of relief. We are asked if there is no source of illness, then why are there so many sick people? It is because they have not found lots It is because they have found lots of excuses to hold themselves in vibrational discord with wellness. They are not letting it in. And when they do not let well-being in, the absence of it looks like sickness. And when enough of them do it, you say, oh, there must be a source of sickness. In fact, let us give it a label. Let's call it cancer. Let's call it all kinds of terrible things. And let's imply that it jumps into people's experience. And we say that it never jumps into anybody's experience. It is just that people learn through trial and error and through banging around with each other. Patterns of thought that do not let well-being in. As you do not allow the well-being in, it shows up in shadows in your life that are illnesses in your body and deprivation of things that you want. Then, over time, you come to believe that it is a reality that has a source somewhere. And then you develop whole bodies of information to protect yourself from the evil source that never existed to begin with. If you have received a frightening diagnosis, if you get a diagnosis that is not what you want to hear, the tendency is to say, oh my God, how did I get so far away from something I want so much? And we say that It is not a big thing at all. It is just a series of little things. It is that I could choose this thought that feels good, or this thought that does not feel so good. But I develop pattern for what does not feel good. So it's the daily dose of not being in the receiving mode that keeps me out of the receiving mode. And that is all that it is. So do not let any place that you are standing frighten you. All it is a byproduct of some energy alignment that only gives you stronger clarity about what you want. And, most important, greater sensitivity about whether you are in a receiving mode or locked off from it. Wellness that is being allowed, or the wellness that is being denied, is all about the mindset, the mood, the attitude, or the practice thoughts. There is not one exception in any human or beast because you can patch them up again and again, and they will just find another way of reverting back to the natural rhythm of their mind. Treating the body really is about treating the mind. It is all psychomatic, every bit of it, no exceptions. There is nothing that cannot be reoriented to well-being. But it does take the determination that you are going to put your thoughts upon something that feels good. So here we are going. So here we are going to make a very bold statement. Any disease could be healed in a matter of days. Any disease, if distraction from it could occur and a different vibration dominate. And the healing time is about how much mix up there is in how much mix up there is in all of that. For any malady in your physical body was a lot longer in coming than it takes to release it. Illness as an extension of negative emotion. Physical pain is just an extension of emotion. It is all the same thing. There are two emotions. One feels good and one feels bad. This means that you are connected to your energy stream of, or you are not allowing your energy stream. Illness or pain is just an extension of negative emotion. And when you are no longer feeling any resistance to it, it is a non-issue. Do you have to think positive thoughts about your body in order for it to be the way you want it to be? No, but you have to think the specific negative thoughts. If you could never again think about your body and instead just think pleasant thoughts, your body would reclaim its natural place of wellness. You can live comfortably, joyfully, resiliently, and healthfully as long as you have desires that surmount life through you. People do not die because they pass through time. They die because they do not allow this arena to stimulate decisions. The only reason people ever die is either because they have stopped making a decision about being here, or they have made a decision about being non physical. You can remain in these bodies indefinitely. I was saying that you could reach what you consider to be a prime human physical condition and that you could maintain it for as long as you remain physical focused in this body? The answer is absolutely yes. And it does not mean reaching your prime and then jumping off a cliff the same day either. It means reaching your prime and basking in the deliciousness of that. Now, why is anything other than that the more consistent experience? Because almost everybody is looking around and vibrating in response to what they are seeing. So, what is the solution? Look around less, imagine more. Look around less, imagine more. Until your imagery is the most familiar vibration that you have. You could remain in these bodies indefinitely if you would allow your environment to continue to produce new, continuing, life summoning, pure, unresisted desire. You could be one who opened your vortex to continually find new things to want, and those desires will continue to summon the life force through you. In other words, you are living graciously, you are living joyously, you are living rambunctiously, and you are living passionately. And then, from that same framework, you make a conscious decision to make your transition. Every death is self imposed. The best reason to make your transitions into the non physical is not because the physical is miserable, it is because you have a sense of completion in physical, and you are looking for another vantage point. Death is a retrieval of consciousness. It is like taking attention from here and putting it there. Every death is brought about by the culmination of the vibration of the being. There is not an exception to that. No one, beast or human, makes their transition into the non-physical without it being the vibrational consensus that is within them. So every death is a suicide because every death is self-imposed. You are an eternal being always projecting from non-physical, and sometimes that projection is into a physical personality. When the physical personality is complete for this time, then there is a withdrawal of focus. It is sort of like here you sit, and sometimes you go into a movie, and sometimes you come back out of the movie, but you are always the you that went into the movie, whether you are in the movie or not. Here's a rule of thumb that will help you. If you believe that something is good and you do it, it benefits you. If you believe that something is bad and you do it, it is a very detrimental experience. There is nothing that you can do that is worse for yourself than to do something that you believe is inappropriate. So get clear and happy about whichever choice you make, because it is your contradiction that caused the majority of the contradiction in vibration. Make a decision about what you want, focus your attention there, and find the feeling place of it, and you are there instantly. There is no reasons for you to offer, there is no reasons for you to suffer or struggle your way to or through anything. So good. Yeah, that was the process 21. Reclaiming one's natural state of health. So good. Claiming the natural state of health. Now let's take some time. Oh, stretching out. So funny. I was walking to a place in nature. No, let's take a time to just relax and breathing. Now, coming to a place from the most allowing, coming to a place of the most allowing, coming to a place where the path of least resistance and the path of most allowing. Closing your eyes if you want and you choose to. You're free to choose, you choose, free to focus in the energy of from within. Okay, take a deep, slow breath in and out. Find a well rhythm that feels good to you. Remember, there is nothing you need to do now. There is nothing you need to do in your thoughts or do in your feelings. Relaxing and allowing. It's all about that. Breathing and feel the allowingness of your breathing. Not how the breathe is, not what the breathe should be or could be, but just breathe and feel the breathing as you're breathing in and breathing out. Relaxing and allowing. Breathing. And focus on your breathing. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep breathing in the way that feels good to you. Hold your focus and your attention on your breathing. And just breathe and allow. Nothing I need to do, nothing I need to have. Just breathe. Observe the breathing in and breathing out. Energy comes through. You can have your eyes closed if you want to. As you're breathing in, allowing less, and breathing out, allowing less. Energy comes through. There's no resistance to the energy that comes through. Easy and gentle. Moves to me and through me. I notice, I feel, I observe. I'm letting it happen. I'm letting it be. So good. Okay. Still breathing in, still breathing out. Let it be easy. Let it be gentle. Let yourself to be in the letting it be happen. Let yourself to be in the let it happen. Meaning letting this moment be. Be non-resistance free in this moment and forward. Meaning no thought about what should be or not. No feeling about what this feeling should be or not. It's just to paying attention to the breathing and the allowing. And as the mind is more quieting and the energy arises and vibrates more from within, and clearer the energy vibration gets in from inside. And more as you then are opening up your eyes or whatever, and then looking, your whole perception of your world changes. And you clearly know it's all about the feeling good, lining over the energy of who you really are. And then, whatever you then look at, whatever you then hear, whatever you then feel about, whatever you then smell or taste, and whatever then you thought you received, whatever then you're receiving your impulses and inspiration, then take action. It will always feels good and better and better and better. We are pure source energy in this physical form. This physical form and the non-physical energy cooperate as one. It's create worlds. That's the energy flow, connected, tuned in, and then the momentum is beautifully on track. There's no contradictory against itself. It's plugged in, and then it's working. It's moving. And then we have to get it plugged out again. It's okay. I'm easy and gentle about it. Just plugging in, breathing and allowing. Because there is a thing, it's a practice vibration, it's a practice processes. Sometimes in the beginning it will be in and out and in and out and in and out. The more you practice the vibration of your well-being and feeling more of this allowingness and letting it be, then it will be easier and easier and easier every day and more and more and more easier to tap into that energy, to come into that space. It's a process and it's a practice to practice the process, to practice the energy, the vibration in the source energy, and then taking inspiring action, and then do whatever you want to do, because it will always be a feel good experience from that space. I know clearly that it's all about insight. It's all about me lining up with this pure low source energy and feeling the unconditional love and appreciation I am. And then as I'm opening up my eyes, I see everyone eyes through source and I observe it and I see clearly my path of my becoming, and I see clearly a path of feeling good and better. I more tuned in and I understand more of that process. I know how the law of attraction works. I know how easy and beautiful cooperation it can be with me and the law of attraction. That I can trust the process, that I can allow things to be. When I allow myself to be, all that is in my vortex that I'm desiring for will more come into place for me to experience. When there is no resistance to my desires, when there is an allowingness of it, then there is allowed to come into my experience. You see, everything equals from the energy from the first place. It's the same with the question. It's about allowing to ask myself aware question, a question that leads me to a better feeling place. And it feels good already from the first place. Then the answer will be equal the same from what I'm asking for. I know it's all about lining my up with the pure law source energy, and then asking, lining up the pure law source energy, and then the answer is coming, and it's all around me, it's all surrounding me. Lining up the pure law source energy, and then do those things that I'm passionate about, then do those things that I'm enthusiastic about, then follow my bliss. Line up with the pure law source energy, and then have those healings experience. Like I want this, I want to feel good in this, and then lining up with the energy of who you really are, and then breathing and allowing, relaxing, and then energy comes through, and the confirmation in the vibration can be like a goosebumps, can be like a beautiful feelings of a relief, can be, but it always feels good. And then moving on to the next. What is the next? Feeling good. What is the next? Feeling good. Lining up with the energy of who I am. I know every moment I experience now is creating my future. And when I am in there, in the future, I am in the now, when I'm there. I know everything takes place in the now. If I'm now thinking about the past, or if I'm now thinking about the present, or if I'm now thinking about the future, I do it all now. I clearly know that. I clearly can feel this now. All that now take place in whatever what I'm thinking and feeling about. And I can line up easily with what I for my desires. I can be slightly feeling better and better in those things. I know it's not about jumping from A to B in one jump. I know there's a journey between my where I am and where I want to go. But it is my journey. It's my journey to feel as good as I can as I'm moving toward it. And it's about to be easy about it. Be easy with myself. Be gentle with myself. Feel slightly better in this process. Calibrating to the energy of it. When I feel I'm going too fast toward my desires and I feel the push energy, then I can just calibrating back to my alignment and say what feels a little bit better. And immediately I'm calibrating back into my alignment and it feels a little bit better. Then what's next? Then the answer, the next will come from that feel good space. Always. I can calibrate it in any situation. I can calibrate it. I know everything is synchronized. I know everything is connected. Everything is collected. There's a smoothly energy here for me. There's an energy flows to me and through me forever and evermore. I can let this energy moves to me and through me forever and evermore. I can letting it be. I can letting it happen. I don't have to resist any of that energy. And if I do, it's okay that too, because I can slightly move in a direction that feels a little bit better anyway. I know the way of the feeling can always improve. I can always improve my feelings. I'm never stuck. Everything is in motion forward, you know. And I know when I feel good, everything turns out good. When I feeling a beautiful feeling, thoughts, and then attracting, then I attracting those things. Then I have those experiences. My thoughts is my thoughts. My feelings is my feelings. My attraction is my attraction. It's my point of attraction. I know everyone has their own, and I can accept it. I can feel enjoyment, and I can be enthusiastic about it. I can feel satisfying in it. I can feel the freedom in it. You create your own world. You know, I appreciate you. You create your own world. I appreciate you. You know, everything creates its own world. I appreciate it. I create my world. I appreciate it. I'm so free. Everyone is so free. I can feel that energy more and more. So good. We are so free. The freedom is now. The energy is free. Energy is free flowing to me and through me. I can be kind to myself. I can be kind to others. I can mind my own business, and I can let everyone else mind their own business. Meaning, whatever other people create for themselves, they are so free to create it for themselves. I will not resist anyone. I will align myself with what feels good best to me, what feels good to me. And I know when I'm feeling good, I feel unconditional love and appreciation toward everyone. That's my energy vibration at first, feeling the alignment, and then looking. I can only look those things what I feel. When I feel alignment, I look everyone in alignment. When I feel alignment, I hear alignment. I feel alignment. I taste alignment. I smell alignment. I receive alignment. Everything equals from the feeling, from what I'm feeling from within. Everything equals from the pure law source and energy I am. And I'm more deliberate in the energy of that I am in the pure love source energy, then it will be received more and more and more. And I am in the receiving mode, and I am in the art of allowing. And I will then be feel inspired to those things what I do now in this moment and the next moment and the next moment. Oh, now it's not a motivation for moving towards something, for proving myself, for myself or for others. I'm not here for improving, but I'm not here for proving myself for no one. I'm here for feeling good. I'm here for going for my desires, having fun, living a joyful life now, having a joyful experience now. Laughing, smiling, enjoying, be passionate, follow my bliss. Do all of those things that feels good to me. I already know that everything that I ever wanted, I am that now. Before I came into this physical body, and here I am. I can tell myself I am that pure source energy, and here I am now with this energy in this physical body. This cooperation, this plugging in these two together as one. Wow, what a wonderful experience. And I'm more deliberate, more I'm plugging in, more I'm plugging in. It is easier to plugging in, and it's more and more easy to feel the becoming of what I'm desiring for. You know, I get the evidence of it. I get the experience of it right now. Like I'm looking outside, I'm just like saying those words. The sun was just brightening up, just like a clear brightening up right away as I said it. Synchronicity, perfectly, amazingly. There is no accident in this universe. Everything is connected. Everything is collected. The answer is all around me. When I'm feeling good inside of me, and when I'm aligning up with the pure low source energy, I can clearly see those answers. Very, very clear. And it is fun. It is fun to feel the clear clarification in all of who I am and all of that I desire, and that I can feel easy about it, gentle and general. Oh, I am so free. You are so free. We are so free. Everyone is so free. Everything is so free. Everything has its pure low source energy from within. All of it. It starts from something, and it was the non-physical that started this physical to come in together as one, and then it forms itself out for becoming more. The expansion of that energy and the non-physical and physical, it's wonderful. It's good. It feels good to be here. It feels good to breathe and allow. It feels good to relax. It feels good to know who I really am, and it feels good to know my own world and my own creation and the law of attraction, cooperation with that. Feels good and it feels fun, and it's a joyful experience now, and it becomes more. I can feel it more and more. My health is perfect, my wealth is perfect. We say it just gets better and better. We say in another way, feel it easily, calibrated. My health feels a little bit better every time I'm thinking about it. It feels a little bit better. We can have fun with this. The wealth feels a little bit better. I have a better feeling thoughts about the wealth. I have a better feeling thoughts about my health. I have a better feeling thoughts about happiness. I feel more happy. I feel more content. I feel more relaxed. I'm enjoying life more. I feel it more and more and more, little by little. I feel this slightly feeling good feelings every day, more and more and more. I'm telling my story this every day more and more and more, and I'm slightly feeling these improvements more and more and more. And more I'm telling the story, and more I feel it because I know words don't teach, life experience does. And when I feel the feelings of what I'm speaking, and then the more I feel the feelings of what I'm speaking every day, those things, I get the evidence of it. I see it all around me. I get it when I'm walking outside of this door, and walking in nature. I see the evidence of it when I see the synchronicity of birds coming together and flying in the same path, or having fun, or do something joyful in the air. I see the evidence when I see the beautiful mountains around me when I walk. I see the sun. When I see the evidence all around me. I see the trees. You're looking at the trees. I see the synchronicity when they are moving together. I see everything is connected and collected. I feel the energy of it. I feel good, you know. And there's just more to come. There's just more to come. I can feel everything, the becoming. It's just more to come. I feel so good just telling that, just saying these words, more to come, because I know there is no end to this, what I feel right now. There's just more to come. So free. There's more to come. I'm feeling excited about this. More to come. So, thank you. So good. So love you guys so much, and hope you enjoy this time together. And there's more to come. So see you tomorrow. Enjoy.